want to show you this. So this is a Labradorite. If you're feeling drawn to this, that's your confirmation that this reading is for you. Wow, look how pretty it is. Maybe you're wearing blue. There's a lot of blues here. Let's see what your energy is right now, please. What is your energy? Okay, this is a very determined card. This is a card about like biting through, locking in, like continuing no matter what. And then there's also, this is a very Eight of Swords kind of card. It's the young bride. Talks about like a victim of seduction, manipulation, a weak sense of self-esteem, compromising situation. Okay. Number 21 also talks about a reestablishment of order, like using force for justice, like a sensible use of force, a fair use of force, devotion to the task at hand. Okay, so either you or someone you know is in a compromising situation, and that's activating something within you, some kind of like very powerful, protective, unstoppable energy. Let's get some more information, please, on this situation. That's a lot of cards. Okay, I'm going to take them all. Ooh, the Abyss. So very, very, very heavy vibes. This is danger. This is drowning, insecurity, obscure feelings. It's also like confronting fear. It's also a card about having a lot of courage. What situation or compromising situation are you trapped in? Notice though two things about this card. Like her hands aren't actually bound by the chains. Rather, her hands, like there's thorns in the roses. That's what's around her hands. So something of the compromising situation, like it's not so much the negative that has this person trapped or chained. It's something about like dangling a false promise, or there's something that the person's so attached to, these like roses, this bouquet, maybe this offer of love. That's the thing that's actually trapping them, that's actually binding them. So something that seems to be good, something that you want so bad, is actually like causing like it's hazardous conditions, unpredictable character, water on water. Okay, we have appreciation of the small things, the details. We have number 33, the retreat card. Number 33, turkey tree. They could be Irish. They could be Irish. Someone's Irish. The retreat card. So this is a card both about letting go. It's also about reevaluating the situation, and it really talks about like the advice is to take a different path with very little hesitation. We have number 22. We have 33 and 22 if those numbers are coming up for you. And we also have number 9. That card talks also about like self-sufficiency, making small preparations, being adaptable. So we have number 22, grace. That's come with the Abyss card. So whatever heaviness or like sense of drowning, like emotional turmoil that you're experiencing, it's a way to like connect with some form of grace as well. There's like a graceful or elegant, I don't know if that's quite the right word, but yeah, we'll go with elegant way of navigating that heaviness. it really talks about like letting the internal like flow out into the external. It talks about like charisma, talks about self-expression. So we have here like low self-esteem, and then here we have self-expression. So there's something around like freeing yourself by expressing yourself. We have number 25, the Innocence card, simplicity. This card talks about surprise as well. This card could talk about like a child being involved, someone childlike. Or it's an idea or a project that's being birthed. Could also be about inner child. Let me just show you how the kid's really coming out of like from this third eye crown area and also out of a lotus. Spontaneity, simplicity, originality. Okay, we have another 3, and that's in the same line as the 33. So 333. If 333 has been an angel number for you, like here's another sign. This is the initial difficulty, like that, right? Symbology of like cracking out of the egg, and how that can be quite like painful and require a good amount of energy, discomfort. So it's like doubts and fears, pain, difficulty, like a crisis of faith, acquisition of force as well, vulnerability, inexperience. Oh wow! And then we have the last. It's the perfect 9 cards. So enthusiasm as the final card. Okay, so there's some situation that has you trapped, that has you like not feeling good about yourself, that has you questioning yourself, and like there's some aspect of that it's like you're a beginner in that situation, or like you breaking out. There's this real sense of like breaking out and getting away. You getting out of this situation is like offering you some kind of like gain in power, some kind of next step of evolution. Yeah, there's a lot of self-doubt around here. Watch out for like the voices in your head that are like making you question yourself, that are like putting you down. Really pay attention to that. And it's like this, the devil's in the details. So like maybe there's not many like big things right now that you feel like you've accomplished or that you can accomplish. You're being asked to like focus on the small details that you are succeeding at or that you're doing really well. Maybe, you made a really nice meal, or you feed your cat every day, you feed your dog every day. You make really nice floral arrangements. Like get, into the, like be really creative with how you're almost complimenting yourself, how you're seeing yourself. And then with this card, there's a sense too of like appreciating, get that image of like someone standing and watching like a spider build their web. And that's the sort of thing that most people would just walk by or walk through and like not pay attention to. But if you take the time to really stand there and observe what they're doing, it's insane how beautifully they weave these webs, like how hardworking they are. And then also like the scale of what this tiny little creature can build, just by going string by string, line by line in like a surprisingly short amount of time too. So there's that kind of feeling behind the advice of like how your guides would like you to approach this current situation. And it's 2 ways. It's that sort of one foot in front of the other. Focus on the small steps that you can be taking every day. Really guide yourself as though you're guiding like a young child as you go through this. Like it's about encouragement, right? It's about going with those spontaneous ideas, like not shutting down creative, spontaneous ideas, not being too controlled about it. And then the other side is also taking a moment to step back and appreciate maybe how far you've come, or like how much you've actually done. That maybe like as the little spider you're not noticing, or as the people who are like not caring about webs, who are maybe like arachnophobes, like noticing what they wouldn't notice. Just good on you, little spider, you've built a nice web. And then on the other side, like for what's coming, like yes, emotionally it's heavy. You may feel like you're drowning at the moment. You're sort of like in this space of darkness where it's difficult to see the light, and it's difficult to maybe connect with strength, and you're being really asked to step into your courage and to remember that like we're never given anything that we can't handle, right? If you're being thrown all of this, it's because you can take it. You have that strength within you. So it is a moment to look whatever has a grip of you, whatever fear has a grip of you, like look at that in the eyes, like face up to it, summon that courage that you have. Yeah, and that you will be doing this with a lot of grace, especially if 2-2 is like a special number to you. 2-2-2-2. And this final card, I love this card. It says like you're a source of inspiration for others, to have so in one card we've got faible estime de soi, so weak self-esteem, and then here we've got like high self-confidence. So this is what you're working towards, right? The final outcome, like as you work through all of this, is you will absolutely step into your full power and regain this like sense of self-esteem, the sense of self. Integrity. You'll refine your integrity. There's this feeling perhaps like as you've been in this compromising situation, you've lost parts of yourself, your energy has been scattered, maybe you've taken on too much of like what other people think, or you've taken on too many like negative energies and negative thoughts, and that's depleted your energy. And as you work through this, as you grow, as you crack out of that egg, as you crack out of that prison and slowly line by line weave your beautiful web, like you will find integrity again. You will find wholeness within yourself. This card also says this card also says success, positive response. Nice, very good. Anything else? Any other messages come through? Okay, I'll pull one fairy card, or maybe two. Butterflies, transformation, stars. Another sign. Oh wow, breaking free. Sometimes the cards really just scream at you, right? Look at that imagery. Breaking free. Free from the egg. Going from egg to fully formed human chicken. Or taking flight, discovering your wings, getting out of that cocoon. Yeah, so really like it's time to break free. Sorry for raising your standards. Okay. Yeah, you've been. I don't normally do this, but gotta listen to, right, whatever they say, and they're telling me to read. I've had this deck since I was like 16, so a long time ago. So I know the cards like back to front, but raising your standards. Don't settle for less than your dreams. Once you make the commitment to manifest an improved situation, the universe will find a way to deliver it to you. That's beautiful. Deep down, you know what type of life you're meant to live. By drawing this card, you're being reminded that you deserve and can manifest any situation you wish. The fairies ask you to stop making negative affirmations based on scarcity thinking, such as I can't afford this or I could never accomplish that. Instead, they ask you to raise your standards to the level that all children of God deserve. Write down a list of your heart's true desires and review this list daily with a feeling of faith and gratitude, emotions that convert your wishes into reality. Then make a spiritual commitment to expect the best for yourself. This commitment is your sales order that creates miracles in your life. As your dreams start to come true, be sure to graciously accept good into your life. Know that you deserve life's richest rewards. We all do. And there's the affirmation if you want to repeat it with me. I deserve and expect the best in life. I hold high standards for myself. I hold high standards for myself. I deserve and expect the best in life. I hold high standards for myself. Say it out loud. Say it. Say it like you believe it. Nice. Love.